How's it going, guys? It's CK here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Now today I am going to be doing a face-off video between the Aston Martin Vulcan and the Pagani Zonda R. Now I actually put a video up earlier today of the latest Forza phone. Now I was trying to unlock the Lamborghini Huracan, which we'd done, and also we played around with the Land Rover or Range Rover SVR. So if you haven't checked that out already, then the link will be in the description and the top right hand corner right now. So anyway, getting back to this video, we are here with the Aston Martin Vulcan. Now I've driven this thing before, so it's just going to be a brief drive, kind of like reminding you of how good it actually is. But we're in the Forza Vista right now because I have been getting requests for you guys, to actually look at the cars in here. Look at that, man. Big 7-litre V12 carbon fibre covering it all, basically. It looks very, very good indeed. Thanks to that big clamshell freaking bonnet right there. So good, so good. Turning into Zara Larson here. So good, so good. But yeah, them lights are so evil looking, man. So futuristic, but so freaking evil at the same time. Now, one thing that I really like about this thing is them things right there, the big yellow things, they kind of look like mud flaps, but I know they aren't. They're more aerodynamic tweaks and everything to the car, but that's what they remind me of, like freaking yellow mud flaps. And obviously you can't talk about the Vulcan without mentioning that walloper of a freaking wing, man. It is insane, absolutely insane. So anyway, we're going to go in and drive this thing right now. Just prepare yourself for this V12. Oh, mummy! Mummy, mummy, mummy! She's a screamer! She's a fucking screamer! Oh my god! But anyway, we're here at Byron Bay, and we're going to take this thing for a little, well, not a cruise, but a drive. But yeah, I'm glad to bring a series back, guys. I love doing videos like this, man. Looking face-offs. Oh, yes. So, if you get any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Oh, yes. So, try to think which way we'll go. Should we go the rainforest route or go the coast road? We'll go the coast road, man. We should go doing this way. Now, downforce, I think this thing will have it covered, thanks to the wing and just every little aerodynamic thing about it. And yes, before those comments, the paint job was inspired by the Grand Tour. Guys, I know they just put the video up of the review on YouTube the other day, so it's kind of timely. This comes out as well. God, that noise, man. It does sound a little bit similar to the Zonda R, because I must admit I have driven the Zonda R very briefly the other night because I was very tempted and I just wanted to drive it. This has more of a lower tone to it, whereas the Zonda R has more of a freaking high-pitched just scream to it, man. Ooh, yes. I'm tempted. Lamborghini Venini versus a Vulcan. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, man. Now, the Vulcan has a 7-litre V12, as I says, pumping out 820 horsepower and 590 foot-pounds of torque. English, Frank. English. Please speak it. But yeah, 2.8 seconds to 0 to 60, and the top speed in game is actually 194 miles an hour, but I believe in real life it can actually go faster than that. Okay, I think the Veneno is absolutely destroying us right now, man. Okay, I don't know why that is. Son of a bitch. You bastard. The grip. Holy mother of God, it's insane. So freaking mental, the change of direction in this thing, man. Even at 150 miles an hour, look at it. It's like no indication that it wants to actually kick the rear end out or anything. But the weight is 2,998 pounds, or here in Scotland and the UK, that's 1,359 kilograms, which is pretty good. Run about the same weight as a modern Mini, which is bonkers. And it has 820 horsepower. And this interior, just look at it, man! Carbon fibre everywhere, and of all the times for people to knock on my bloody door. So we're back, guys, we are back, and yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about the interior, wasn't I? So yeah, big F1 inspired steering wheel. As you can see, it's got all basically controls on the steering wheel, and the yellow button kind of looks like a drinks cup, doesn't it? So I don't know if this has one of them in the car. I'm not too sure what it is, but that's what it looks like to me, because I know this wasn't meant to be like an actual race car to compete in any events, and it wasn't meant to be a road car either. And that is exactly the same thing with the Zonda R, so that's why I wanted to put these two head to head, because they have basically the same purpose. They're a big expensive toy, which is awesome, which is very, very cool indeed. God, this thing just eats up the freaking rainforest roads, man. See if we can catch up with Tommy Boy. That's flat out, fucking flat out right there, man. Oh my god. There's only a select few cars in this game which can do that. Oh, I never remember why I love this thing. Just the sheer freaking brutality of it, man. Whoa. You can get the arse end out of it if you want, because this thing is a surprisingly good drifter at the car park section in Surfers Paradise. Watch this. I should never say that in a freaking 820 horsepower hypercar, but look at it! That is obviously due to the wing helping us with the downforce, but god damn, so easy, so freaking easy. If I tried that with the Zonda R, I would literally be in a ditch in a matter of seconds. Let's try it again, kick in the clutch. God's sake! It's still got that Aston Martinness to it, man. I know it's meant to be like a, oh yes, I'm taking it very seriously, I'm meant to be like a proper track car, but you can just get your drift on. Get your drift on. Get your drift on, fucking Missy Elliott. Get your drift on. Get your drift on. Dun, 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 dun. Right, fourth gear. And go. Oh man, it's a Hoonigan, but not the sort of Hoonigan that you would expect. It is a very posh Hoonigan. I drive an Aston Martin Vulcan, and I like to get sideways like a motherfucker. Oh, yes I do. So anyway, we'll head up and get the Pagani Zonda R, because I know that's what you're waiting for, guys. So yeah, I am waiting to drive it as well. But quick summary of the Vulcan, as you can probably tell by my reactions and everything. Great car. And as you know, my reviews and my face-offs basically come down to which one I prefer most. Bloody get on the right side of the road. That was probably my fault, but bugger it. But yeah, my reviews come down to what I prefer the most. Not lap times, not freaking how fast the car is, just how fun the cars are, man. So yeah, head into the actual foam hub right now. But the Vulcan, very good. And is it worth the amount of money in the game? Now, obviously, if you get it in a DLC, then it'll be absolutely free for you. But if you're looking to buy it, then yeah, definitely say it. It's one of the best handling, sounding, and looking cars in this game, man. It's cracking. Release the Kraken. Oh gosh, release it. Fucking knife party style, man. I think they're actually coming back as Pendulum, man. I mean, if you don't know, if you're just joining the channel, then Pendulum are like my favourite drum and bass band ever. So it's good to see that they're coming back. I don't know if it's just for like a set on a concert or something, but I'd love to see a new album from them. Pagani, panini. I'll take a cheese panini, please. The R version. Fucking roasting hot version, that's what the R stands for. Look at that, man. The thing I love about this car is the carbon fibre on it. As you can see, it's actually formed like a V shape rather than like the normal honeycomb style. I mean, it's the littlest sort of tap and everything will just send it freaking out of line. So the amount of hours that go into one of these, oh my god. Big hats off to the guys at Pagani, man, because I was watching Shmee's video when he actually went to the Pagani factory. It was a couple of weeks ago when they were taking their cars on a Italy road trip and everything. It's pretty cool, but last time we had this thing in Forza, I think, was Forza Horizon 1. So yeah, it's pretty bonkers to have it back, man. Love it. So let's see what we can do in terms of exploding the thing. We can open the doors, but we can also, if the game lets us, I think it can, take the back off. Yes. Let's see that glorious 6-litre AMG V12. My god, look at it, man. Jesus, what a combination, man. AMG and Pagani. Oh, yes. Look at that, man. Suspension's freaking crazy. Now, what do you think the next car from Pagani are going to be, guys? I mean, we've already got the shit tons of versions of Zondas. We've got the Pagani Huayra, the Pagani Huayra BC, the Huayra Roadster. So I'm thinking maybe like a, I don't know, maybe like a Tricolore version. I'd love to see a Tricolore version because that was personally my favourite of the Zonda lineup. And it started to rain. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. God damn it, man. But I think we'll jump to a better place to test this thing, man. Got to here. Why don't we? Just a little bit more of a random place on the map. But a Pagani Zonda R in the rain. Interesting challenge. We shall give it a bash. Now, this thing was on racing slicks. So, yeah. We should have the grip. We should. I'm not too sure, though. Because, as I said, these roads can get pretty damn fucking slippy when it is wet. Oh my god! Spitting of flames like a monster that it is. God, I'm so glad this thing is back, man. So fucking glad, man. Just a beast. Oh, Alex is finally in a Zenvo. Finally in a Zenvo, mate. I don't know, has he done a video on it yet? I know he wasn't feeling that great the other week there, so hope you're feeling better, man. Hope you're feeling better. We'll give you a little bit of a race. Why? Seriously? Why is it every time that I do a race in a specific track-based car, it makes me go off-road? I know it didn't do it in the Vulcan, but holy shit. Yeah, we've got a wing to freaking match that airborne there. Let's see. How we're going to buy him. Try to plan it here. You know what, fuck it. We've went off-road already, so bugger it. We'll give it a bash up here. There we go, that was an easy race. Might be slightly cheating, but bugger it. We've done it. There we go. Haha, Alex. You didn't think of that, mate, did you? You didn't think my Zonda R could pull that off. Dun dun dun. Anyway, this thing pumps out 739 horsepower. Granted, that isn't as powerful as the Vulcan, because that has 820 horsepower. 523 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 of 2.7 seconds, and a top speed of in the game of 214 miles an hour. So it is faster than the Vulcan, and it weighs slightly less as well. It's 2,546 pounds rather than 2,988, which is the Zonda's numbers is 1,154 kilograms, but the Vulcan weighs 1,359 kilograms. So yeah, this was an overall more lighter car, and you do get that feel, man. You do get that feel. It's in the steering as well, although the Vulcan steering is perfectamundo, which is very nice, very freaking good. Oh, Bentley, you are so lucky, pal. You are so lucky you didn't career freaking out there. I don't know which has the more direct steering. This certainly has. I would probably say they're both kind of like tied on the downforce mark. Maybe the Zonda has a little bit better, even in the rain. I don't know. I really don't know, because the Aston, as much as it doesn't want to kick out the arse, it does sometimes, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. On certain corners, if you put the power down, this thing just constantly, man, constantly keeps you planted. I mean, if you're going to be a complete fucking hooligan, then obviously, yeah, you can get it sideways, but be prepared to spin out. Be prepared to spin out. The interior as well, stripped out is the prime definition of this. Oh my god. Ooh. A little bit of understeer when you're going a bit too quickly, but that is understandable. It is completely understandable. Because obviously normally you wouldn't do 180 down a freaking road like this in real life. Holy moly. It'd be great to have this thing back on track though in Forza Motorsport 7, which I'm very hyped for, but I'll talk about that in a video coming soon. Head up this way. Into the desert roads, or the more of the Yarra Valley roads. Well, what's your favourite feature about this car, guys? Mine's is probably the interior. I really like it. I mean, the handling is great as well and everything, but the interior just blows my mind, and that has always been the thing with Paganis. They make fantastic interiors now. Obviously the Wyra and everything's a bit more luxury, and this is a bit more kind of stripped out race-wise, but yeah, the freaking Wyra in this, oh, so good. So freaking good in terms of interiors. Listen to that. Now in terms of the better sound, that is a tough choice. That is a tough choice. Both are big V12 engines. Oh my god. Okay, Coding Zig, you're on a suicide mission, man. May as well bring in freaking Will Smith and Jared Leto. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad? Roll credits. Fucking CinemaSins, man. CinemaSins is the best. But yeah, anyway, apart from getting killed by a Koenigsegg, it actually sounds like a freaking good movie name. Killed by a Koenigsegg, coming to cinemas near you, July 2017, and just have the Stig as the freaking Easter egg in it. Just going flying through the tyres. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here, I'm getting freaking distracted. But in terms of the noise, I'd probably say for me the Aston just wins it, because it's got a bit more character to it, whereas this one just shouts. That is all it does, it just fucking shouts, whereas the Aston's got a bit more flair to it in my personal opinion. But as I said, feel free to let me know yours in the comments. A little bit skittish round here, okie dokie sonny boy, okie dokie. Now that's the thing about this though, this is mid-engine, whereas the Aston is front engine, so the Aston has a little bit more stability when it comes to actually drifting and everything. Not that you really want to do it in this type of car. God, my ears are bleeding, man. My ears are freaking bleeding. Oh yes. So anyway, let's see what we can actually get in terms of a quick sum up. Now, as I said, in terms of looks, they are both equally matched for me. In terms of noise, I think the Aston just gets it for me. The interiors, oh, I don't know. I never thought of that actually. The Aston's a bit more futuristic, whereas this is more proper Le Mans style race car. So, yet again, I'd probably say a draw for that. In terms of the speed, obviously the Pagani is faster, so I'm going to give it that. And yeah, just like the overall more desirable one for me. Oh, now I loved this car back in Forza 4 and I loved it in Horizon 1. I don't know, I really don't know, so I think I'm going to call this one a draw, guys, and I'll leave it up to you in the comments section. There's literally like a hair between them. I mean, in terms of the car that I would probably drive a bit more, and the car that I have driven a lot more, obviously because it's been in the game for a bit longer, is the Vulcan. But now, I don't know, I really don't know, so I'll let you guys decide. I'm edging 0.01% to the Vulcan. Just a tiny bit, but the Zonda R is a fantastic car, as you know, and I still love it to bits when I'm not crashing into Mercedes. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then leave a like to help me and everything like that. It really does help out the channel, and just urges me on to make more videos for you, and it really does put a big smile on my face. Subscribe if you are brand new, and also follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description below. We just passed 7,000 followers on Twitter the other day, so big thanks for that, guys. So yeah, I will see you in my next video coming tomorrow. So yeah, my next 2 videos actually. So as I said, I'm going to try and make 2 videos a day from now on. Obviously on the weekend I'll probably just put 1 out, because I know you guys will be busy then. So yeah, weekdays it will be 2 videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I shall see you in the next one from me and the Zonda R and the Vulcan. Bye bye.